Welcome to another edition of WBLN Sports. I'm Jose Zaraluki alongside
Alexander Gonzalez.
And today we will be observing the Belen Jesuit Wolverines face off against Slam Baseball Academy in what should be an interesting matchup.
Yeah. Now at the plate for Slam, center fielder Fabio Peralta.
Frankie Fernandez is the pitcher for the Wolverines this evening.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Nice pitch there from Fernandez, getting a strike early on.
And the 0-1. High the ball.
A little high and outside pitch there, trying to get the batter swinging. So now we got a 1-1 count.
And the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, low. 1-2 count.
Nice off-speed pitch there from Fernandez. Seems like the batter's pretty antsy up there in the batter's box.
Good strikeout opportunity right here. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a low breaking ball in the dirt. Bio tags him out. Fernandez has recorded his first strikeout of the night.
So the first out of the night is on a strikeout, and hopefully the Wolverines can keep that up throughout the evening. As if Slam Baseball does get the bat swinging, that obviously could be a big disadvantage for Belen.
Coming up to the plate is catcher Nick Rodriguez. Rodriguez lays off a high fastball, 1-0.
Again, a little high and outside pitch. Seems like he's trying to get that up that high corner of the strike zone. It's just not getting it yet.
Takes that strike down the middle, 1-1 count. Chopper up to second base. Matthew Huembes has it. Toss over to first, and they have the out. 2 outs now in the inning.
So 2 quick outs for the Wolverines, and let's see if they can get out of here with a 1-2-3 inning.
Now coming up, third batter of the inning, Nestor Sanchez, the shortstop. Fernandez comes set. And here's the 0-0 offering. Popped up. Cordero has it, and the inning's over.
He tracked that ball down. Looks like it was about to get lost in the lights or in the sun out there, but
Cordero had it under wraps.
Nice fielding there from Cordero. And that'll do it for the top half of the first inning.
Bottom of the first, beginning soon here. Here's the Wolverines lineup. Batting first tonight, second baseman Matthew Huembes. Hitting second, shortstop Brandon DeGodi. Hitting third, the center fielder Louisiana Tech commit Nick Alonso. Batting fourth, Caldwell University commit catcher Chris Bio. Hitting fifth, Ernie Echeverria. Batting sixth, left fielder Jordan Cordero. Hitting seventh, Mikey Cruz, the third baseman. Batting eighth, the DH Raul Spuru. Hitting ninth, Stephen Barrero, playing right field, making his season debut. On the mound tonight is Chris Blanco for Slam.
So definitely a lot of athleticism, a lot of talent in that lineup. For the Wolverines, you got Christopher Bio, who's, I would say, the best hitter on this team so far, at least when it comes to, in terms of power, at least. He leads the team in home runs.
You have a lot of speed at the top of that lineup with Juembes and Digodi, as well as Alonso, who's quite the speedy outfielder himself playing center.
Nick Alonso is the fastest kid on this baseball team. And a sleeper that does have a lot of speed is Pepito Fernandez.
We could see him come in later in the game, absolutely.
He's played a lot of games this season coming off an injury, so he's pretty sure he's resting tonight.
However, there will be a good challenge in Chris Blanco, the junior, for Slam. Currently holds a 1.8 ERA in 11 innings.
It's an extremely low ERA for a high school pitcher.
So looking for a good approach from the Wolverines as we begin the bottom of the first inning.
Two pretty good baseball teams squaring off tonight. Should be exciting as the game goes on.
Yep. Belen is coming off a 6-3 win last night against University High School, and they're 9-6 in the season. So I feel good about our chances here.
So far, a great season for the Wolverines. They lost a lot of players who just graduated from high school and ended up going D1. So it's sort of a bounce back season, I guess, or just kind of a rebuild, you could say.
Slam themselves is pretty good, rocking a 9-3 record, but I feel pretty good here. As we tune in for the first pitch at the bottom of the first inning, Matthew Juembes at the plate. It was strike, a ball way high.
Nice take there from Juembes.
Chris comes set. And here's the pitch. It's a strike. Juembes takes it. As we mentioned, Juembes, quite the speedy second baseman. He's committed to Barry University.
He does have a good bat as well. Had a home run in the last home game that he played in.
It's a very high ball.
Yeah, that was a little close to his face, you could say, actually.
No matter to Juembes, he gets back in the box. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Nice off-speed pitch there. It's a 2-2 count.
There's a hit to second base. Fielded by the second baseman, and Matthew Juembes is out.
So ground out there to start it off for the Wolverines offensive lineup.
Good solid contact though, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you look for with your starting batter. You're not looking for a home run or anything with him. You're mainly just hoping that you can draw a walk or get a single.
So now hitting the shortstop, Brandon Digodi. He's been a fast riser through Belen's baseball system.
He's a very talented player. He's a sophomore, so a lot of potential in him.
He has a brother, Alex Digodi, currently in the minor leagues with the Houston Astros, made his major league debut last year. So a lot of talent running in his family. His brother's playing at the University of Florida. Breaking ball, takes it. 1-1 count.
Very high pitch there.
Chris Blanco missing high here early. Count is 2-1.
See him reaching into the clay, looking to get some grip on that ball.
Yeah, potentially have him riled here early. Something to consider moving forward.
Yeah, if you get your opposing pitcher frustrated early on in the game, could be a good sign. as he steps off the mound. Low pitch. Degodi thought about going for that one, but laid off. A nice take there.
There's a hit in the count, 3-1. The pitch. Degodi lays off, and there's a walk for the Wolverines, starting the offense in this inning.
So Degodi, the first man on base tonight for both teams. Now Nick Alonso up to bat. So we could get a lot of speed on the bases early on here if Alonso finds a way to get on base.
Maybe look at a chance to steal here for Degodi.
Yeah.
Pitcher's
definitely
a little wild.
Think about it. Yeah, few balls high and in the dirt already, so.
Faking a bunt, takes a strike.
Didn't think about stealing on that one.
He's probably going to wait until a little later in the count. Blanco pitching now from the stretch. And there's the pitch. There's a swing going opposite field. Degodi's heading to third base. Nick Alonso's heading for second. Degodi's going around. He's going home. Nick Alonso's going for a triple. The throw to third base is in time, but he is safe. Tag was missed, and Nick Alonso's in with an RBI triple, and that puts the Wolverines up 1-0.
Nick Alonso slid just under that tag. Really close call there, but nice call by the ump nonetheless.
And great base running by Brandon Degodi to make it to home.
Yeah, he hustled all the way to home. So the Wolverines bringing in their first run of the night. It's a 1-0 lead for Belen.
Christopher Bio up the plate, currently the most powerful hitter in the Wolverines lineup.
Batting cleanup for a reason.
Looking to drive in this runner from third base here with only 1 out in the inning. Just a chance to do a lot of damage.
Just got to put the ball in play.
Bao takes the first pitch. Strike.
Yeah, really nice hit there from Nick Alonso. It looks like it hit the inner part of the bat, found its way into right field, just landed fair. I actually thought it landed foul originally.
Yeah, it was the perfect hit to be able to run it out. If he hit it harder, it could have potentially have only been a double.
Yeah.
Bao lays off it, but this time it's a ball. So the count is 1-1. Bao takes a breaking ball, and the count is 1-2.
The up ball found its way into the strike zone. Nice pitch there from the pitcher.
Bao here looking to drive in this run, put anything in the outfield.
Even in the infield, he might be able to bring in an RBI.
And there's a low chase pitch. Bao lays off of it, and it's a 2-2 count.
Also a really short backstop back there, so on a pass ball, if you're Nick Alonso, you're most likely staying at third.
Yeah, but with a hard grounder, he could get in. He's taking a generous lead off third base. Here comes the pitch. And Bao swings that. It's a hard grounder, shortstop, bobbled. The throw comes hard, and he's out. However, the run does score.
Exactly what the Wolverines needed, the cleanup batter, cleaning up the bases there.
Very productive out. And now the Wolverines are now up 2-0 here early in the game.
Christopher Barrow ripped that one to the shortstop. He bobbled it. Was able to get him out at first, but the run came in. So it's a 2-0 lead now for the Wolverines.
And here comes to the plate, first baseman Ernie Echeverria, another one of Belen's rising stars here.
A lot of youngsters on this squad.
A lot of hope for the future of the program right now. Ernie's one of the most disciplined hitters on the team.
One of the better fielders as well at first base.
He lays off that first pitch. 1-0 count.
A lot of balls so far from this pitcher. He hasn't really been finding that strike zone.
Yeah, working the count is good. Absolutely. Here's another pitch. A little bit in. Ernie didn't like it, but it's a strike nonetheless.
It's always good to have the pitcher throwing a lot in the early innings because that means he's eventually going to get taken out early on.
Belen wants to get to those relievers as soon as possible. Ernie lays off a breaking ball a little outside. He's ahead in the count now, 2-1.
A lot of strange chants.
Yeah, the Wolverine dugout is very active. They support their guys. Ernie lays off a high fastball. And it's 3-1 now.
I'd say the fastballs aren't finding the strike zone. A lot of the off-speed pitches have, but the fastballs, he hasn't really been connecting with those.
Yeah, might look for another breaking ball right here. It's been his pitch to get strikes. Another fastball, hit down to third base. Glove by the third baseman. And that is the end of the inning. Very productive inning for the Wolverines as they're up 2-0 now as they take the field. Frankie Fernandez goes back for another solid inning of work. Welcome back. Here we are in the top of the second inning. Wolverines are up 2-0. And now coming up to the plate is the first baseman for Slam, Enrique Alvarez.
Wolverines looking to protect that 2-0 lead they got in that bottom half of the first inning.
Alvarez is a senior. Having a productive year right now, hitting well above 300. Frankie's looking to get him out right now. Big swing and a miss right there. It's an 0-1 count early.
Definitely a big batter up in that box right now. Got a lot of size.
Yeah, if he connects, it's going a long way, but Fernandez has the stuff to get him out.
Got to be careful where we're sitting here if he's late on a pitch.
There's another swing and a miss.
Looks like he is a little late on this pitch.
Frankie working early, yeah. Alvarez is behind. 0-2. Fernandez looks in. And the 0-2 pitch. A high fastball. It's a pitch that's been working for him early. It's a little high there, and it's a ball. Still in a 1-2 count.
Wouldn't really consider that a wild pitch, just
a little high.
Yeah, a little high and outside.
Fernandez peers in. A big swing and a miss. Fernandez has another strikeout on the night.
Nice strikeout there from Fernandez. Looks like the batter that was up in the box had a very slow swing. So just hitting him, with those fastballs.
Now coming up to the plate, third baseman Robert Miranda. He's a senior, and he is currently leading the team in batting average, .679. Fernandez is rolling early, so.
Extremely high batting average to have. If he gets out once, that's going down like .30.
Fernandez gets the sign. Miranda tries to lay down a bunt unsuccessfully, goes to the backstop. It's an 0-1 count.
Laying a bunt with nobody on base. So they're obviously trying to find ways to work around Frankie Fernandez on the mound. Seems like his pitching has been getting the best of him so far, so trying to finesse him with that bunt.
Fernandez unfazed. Steps back in against right-handed hitter. And a little chopper goes foul. 0-2 count. Fernandez remains in control.
Looking to get his third strikeout on the night, and it would be his second out of the second inning.
As long as you just keep runners off base, keep the tide rolling in Fernandez's direction, keep his tempo.
So far, no one's gotten on base for Slam, so that's a good sign. Wolverines definitely have a clear advantage over them early on.
Bio puts down the signs. We have a swing, line outs to Ernie, caught on the fly, and now we have 2 outs in the inning.
Nice focus from Ernie Echeverria there on that hot corner on the first base side, able to catch that line out.
And now batting for Slam is Jose Alfonso, the second baseman. Alfonso's another well-hitting hitter in their lineup. Junior hitting .452. Or with the way Frankie is working right now, I have no doubt this will not be an issue for him.
There's a lot of high batting averages in this lineup. Honestly, have good batters if you have high batting averages.
Nice breaking ball there.
Beautiful pitch. That looked like a ball, but
it was a strike. It's a 1-1 count now.
Beautiful pitch.
Oh, low breaking ball, but it's called a strike. Frankie is really in his bag right now.
That one just caught that lower end of the strike zone. So I'll say a low strike zone for this umpire today. Hasn't really been calling the higher strikes.
Fernandez is absolutely working it early. Complete control of this game. Comes set with the 1-2 pitch. Let's chop that. To Degodi at shortstop. Hard throw to first, and the inning is over. Fernandez with another dominant inning of work.
6 batters and 6 outs so far. Beautiful game from Fernandez.
We're back here with the bottom half of the second inning. Coming up for the Wolverines is number 5, left fielder Jordan Cordero. Another example of Belen's very promising JV program led by Shane Walker. Coach Walker has been doing a great job feeding prospects to the Major League Varsity team.
Yeah, Coach Walker is a great coach, able to produce a lot of talent on that JV team.
Cordero motions for a bunt, sees the pitch is high, lays off.
Nice job laying off that pitch. You don't want to bunt a high pitch like that.
Blanco still in here for Slam here in the second inning. 2-0 score.
Had a rough first inning. See if the Wolverines can continue with that offensive momentum they built up early on.
Low pitch there. Tried to frame by the catcher, but 2-0 count right now. We have a low pitch. It's called a ball.
Beautiful frame from the catcher. It made it look like a strike, but it was ruled the ball, so now a 3-0 count.
Here, Cordero should be taken all the way.
Yeah, I doubt he has a green light here.
Motions with the bunt, but the pitch bounces in the dirt, and so Cordero takes a 4-pitch walk.
So Blanco's struggling on the mound so far. Already walked 2 batters, and we're only in the 2nd inning. Now Mikey Cruz up at bat. He's got some power in his swing and a lot of speed once he gets on base.
Yeah, Cruz is absolutely one of the better members of this team, committed to Caldwell University recently.
Along with Christopher Biles. So you got 2 Belen players going to Caldwell. Maybe a little pipeline developing there of Belen players to Caldwell University.
Cordero's got some speed, something to keep in mind. Blanco's still unable to find the strike zone here. 1-0 count. Blanco, keep an eye on Cordero as he takes a generous lead off first base.
Pretty large lead there. Could possibly be going. Did not end up.
We have a ball a little outside there. It's a 2-0 count. Blanco tries to get some dirt. Hope to regain control of this inning right now.
Inside pitcher.
Brushes him off the plate a little. It's a 3-0 count nonetheless. Probably the take sign here again. Blanco's being a bit uncontrollable right now. Get the inning started for some of the big bats. There's a 3-1 strike.
Strike a little inside.
Mikey himself has some good power. Could easily drive this into the gaps or over the wall.
Yeah, a lot of pop in his swing.
Blanco comes set.
Big
Foul
swing.
tip. It's a 3-2 count now.
Big hack there from Mikey Cruz. Makes contact with that one. I don't think we're going to see that ball ever again.
Maybe on the lacrosse field.
Yeah, definitely far out there. Maybe in that house's backyard in right field.
Blanco focusing, trying to get this out. Cruz fouls off the high fastball to keep this at bat alive.
Another huge swing. At this point, you're just swinging for contact. I mean, looks like he's swinging for the fences there.
And his goal is absolutely to keep this inning alive and either walk or put the ball in play somehow. Force the defense to make a play.
I mean, there's no outs, and you have the potential to have 2 men on base who have decent speed. And a man could be moved into scoring position if Cruz gets a hit here, just into the outfield.
Blanco with the full count offering here.
Don't want to risk a double play.
And there goes Cordero. It's a ball. So stolen base attempt does not matter as Mikey Cruz has walked. So we have 2 men on first and second.
If Cruz did not walk, he would have been out by a mile at second base when he stole.
Yeah. Good thing that didn't happen. We have a mound visit right now. As DH Rallis Brew comes up to the plate.
2-0 lead so far for the Wolverines. A man on scoring position and on first base.
Yeah, definitely impressive. This would be a big win for the Wolverines. Currently 5-4 at home. Could use this momentum.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good Belen team. They just lost a lot of talent from last year, so they're trying to recuperate from that loss. And so far, I think they're doing a great job. They could definitely make a run in the postseason with this lineup, with this team.
Runners are returning to their bases. And Raul Spru, the DH, comes in. Burrell, typically an outfielder, playing DH tonight. Blanco trying to stop the bleeding as soon as he can. Has to look at 2 runners now. Burrell motions for the bunt and is fouled back behind home plate. It's a 0-1 count.
Do not want to get, you don't want to ground out here into a double play if you're a Spudu.
But he has some serious speed. I doubt that will happen.
Yeah, and you got a lot of speed on first base as well, so it's going to be hard to turn a double play.
Blanco shrugs off the sign, gets one he likes. And the pitch. Motioning for the bunt again. Swung at. That's a strike, an 0-2 count right now for Spuru. Just to put solid contact or just make sure he doesn't grind into a double play here. Keep the momentum going for the next batter.
Yeah, try to get into the outfield. You don't want to hit it into the infield.
Outfielders playing pretty deep in the corners, so definitely something that can be dropped in there. Motions to the bunt again, but misses it. So there's 1 out for the Wolverines.
He's out there since he fouled off on a bunt with an 0-2 count.
Now coming up to the plate, we have right fielder Stefan Barrero. He's making his season debut tonight.
Season debut, looking at his first hit on the season. Or just get on base for the first time this season.
Yeah, Barrero's dealt with some injuries. He's also a 2-sport athlete, plays football. So
yeah,
definitely
one of the
freak of athletic right there.
One of the starting receivers on the football team. So very diverse athlete.
Still trouble on the bases here for Blanco. Barrero takes that pitch. It's 0-1. Wolverines appear to be trying to lay down a bunt here. Have not been able to so far. It's an 0-2 count. Top of the lineup coming up very soon now. So hopefully Barrero can extend this to Juembez and the rest of the lineup.
Yeah, with 1 out, I mean, we're going to end up getting the top of the lineup if he doesn't get into a double play here.
Absolutely working Blanco's pitch count. Sure to get him out of here in the next inning or 2. The pitch, Barrero swings, but is unable to make contact. Strike out, and there's now 2 outs in the inning.
Now we're going to get Matthew Juembez up at the plate, who grounded out earlier in the game to second base as the leadoff. And look here, possibly bring in Jordan Cordero and Mikey Cruz from first and second base.
Yeah, definitely a single could drive them in very easily, as these guys have serious speed.
I don't know about bringing Mikey Cruz all the way from first on a single. But
Yeah, no, probably not.
Cordero,
absolutely.
that one wouldn't even be close. I mean, depends where this thing was hit to.
Juembez, one of the veterans of this team, definitely not scared of the big moment here, as he takes the ball low for a 1-0 count. Blanco still not out of the woods here yet. Juembez takes that strike, 1-1 count.
Breaking ball there, caught the lower half of the strike zone. Looks like the umpire has an extremely low strike zone set up for this evening.
Blanco throws a low breaking ball. The runners advance to second and third without a throw. And now there's 2 runners in scoring position for the Wolverines now. And Juembez is in a favorable count, 2-1.
Now, if you do hit a single, you could definitely bring in both runs.
Absolutely.
Position the Wolverines need to capitalize off of. Just need to hit this ball into the outfield.
Juembez sees the breaking ball, but he swings and misses, and so it's a 2-2 count.
Really wanted that pitch there, you could tell by the emphasis he put in that swing.
Juembez steps back in. Blanco shakes off multiple signs. He knows what he wants, and he's going to throw it. Steps off the mound.
A lot of wind tonight could play in a factor in a tall pop fly, or even what could possibly be a home run. Man, a lot of wind actually.
Keep an eye on the runners. Blanco with the pitch. It is low, and so Juembez works this to a full count. Can make something happen right here.
One more ball here, and we have bases loaded with 2 outs.
Brandon Nigodi.
I would definitely prefer Juembez to get a hit here. That would build up a lot of stress, which I would not really want to deal with this early on in the game.
Yeah, you definitely want to score these runners here with 2 outs. Expand this lead a little more. And a grounder caught by Blanco. Throws over to first base, and that is the inning. So the Wolverines unable to capitalize on that early opportunity. But Frankie Fernandez goes back to continue his dominance here on the mound.
If that ball got past the pitcher, I think both runs would have easily scored. But that ends the second inning.
So welcome back here. We have the third inning, top of the third inning going underway here. Neymar Martinez, the right fielder for Slam, is up at the plate. As Frankie continues to work on an impressive night so far. Ready with 2 Ks, keeping his pitch count low. Could stand to be in this game for a long time. Fernandez checking his defense. Bao gets a sign. Fernandez sees it, and here's the pitch. It's a swinging chopper down to first base. Echeverria has it, calls off Fernandez, and there is the first out.
Routine ground ball to Echeverria for the first out of the inning. Frankie Fernandez continues his dominance.
And some early quick outs would be great in this situation here. Greatly improve Fernandez's chances of going very deep in this game.
Remember, you were supposed to meet me behind the dugout. Just there. Yes. How am I gonna go straight there? No. Now you gotta stay there. No, you're gonna stay up there. I'm gonna fix it. You're gonna stay there.
Now hitting for Slam is Gabriel Carvajal, the DH for the team. Big imposing hitter in the box.
Yeah. They do have a few big hitters in this lineup. Kind of intimidating.
This team definitely has a solid program. They're currently 9-3 on the season.
Wolverines looking to make that 9-4 record.
A hard ball hit down to third base. Mikey Cruz has it. A strong throw. Echeverria with the stretch and the second out.
Beautiful play from the hot corner by Mikey Cruz.
Fernandez still dealing here nice and early. This is weak contact.
I mean, that ball, that was solid contact.
I would disagree with that.
I think it was not a bad hit.
It was chopped. He definitely didn't get the barrel on it.
No, he definitely didn't get the barrel, but
No matter. An out is an out.
yeah.
So going up to the plate now with the left fielder, Osnel Rojas.
He hit it into the deep part of third base, too, which is a tough throw to make.
We have a strike. Osnel takes it. That's an 0-1 count. Fernandez definitely taking full advantage of the defense behind him. Both Echeverria and Cruz have made great defensive plays. Rojas flails at that low pitch. It's an 0-2 count now. Fernandez stands to get out of this inning quickly.
Lack of chance from the dugouts tonight. There have been a lot of weird noises.
Definitely a quiet atmosphere for sure.
Yeah.
Frankie is dominating right now. Low breaking ball, trying to get him to chase, but Rojas lays off.
We also aren't getting the walk-up songs for at least the Belen lineup. We were getting those the past few games.
Frankie's still in control of this at batter right now. Has the chance to put this inning away quickly. Goes for the low pitch again. Bounces in the dirt, and it's a 2-2 count.
I think this is the farthest we've gotten in at bat in terms of amount of pitches thrown to a single batter tonight.
Still not many, though, so that's
Yeah.
a good sign for Fernandez and his longevity.
Only 4 pitches.
Frankie goes with the breaking ball, and it's chopped over the dugouts. It's a foul ball. And Rojas stays alive here.
If that one's hit a little more towards the fair side of play, it looks like the broadcast booth we have is getting taken out.
Yeah.
We do have a glove this time, so.
Fernandez looking to finish this off. Another chopped pitch behind home plate. It's a 2 count. Something to note, there's some action on the sidelines here for Slam, potentially stretching another pitcher.
But yeah, they do have, looks like a pitcher is starting to warm up out there for good reason, obviously. The Wolverines lineup has been making solid contact against Blanco early on in the game. Already a few hits off him, only in 2 innings.
Frankie with a fastball. It's hit way behind home plate.
That's hitting someone's car.
Going to Cafe Belen or someone's car.
Yeah.
Hopefully the
Hopefully it's
the former, not the latter.
Yeah.
Fernandez having a difficult time with Rojas, the number 9 hitter in this lineup.
There's no way Rojas is in high school.
And Rojas is a thick stash,
Yeah.
long hair.
Oof.
He takes that low breaking ball again. The pitch has not been working against Rojas so far. It's a 3-2 count.
Bold take there. It wasn't close to the zone, but just that breaking ball, like once it's released, that looks like a strike.
This is absolutely a true battle here between Fernandez and Rojas. Fernandez peers in, hoping to win it. He comes set. Here's the pitch. A fastball. Rojas lines it to left field and is caught by Cordero. Routine fly ball. And that is the end of the inning. Fernandez is able to get out of it without any damage done.
No hitter so far for Fernandez.
You don't say that. Hopefully no jinx. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning here. Top of the Wolverines lineup, looking to do some more damage and extend this lead. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the bottom half of the inning, top of the Wolverines lineup. And it's currently a 2-0 score. Wolverines up. Brendan DeGote comes in for his second at-bat of the evening. DeGote walked and scored a run in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, scored a run off that Nick Alonso
RBI
triple. Do you think he was safe at third on that play? That one was, we had a perfect view of it.
It's a bang-bang play. I think that he might not have been, but it was good nonetheless. DeGote, first pitch swinging, fouls it.
Oh my gosh.
Scares some pitchers out of the way along the right field foul line there.
I almost hit one of them.
So DeGote looking to do some damage here early. So Wolverines have mainly been relatively patient, taking lots of walks, looking to put the ball in play here.
Yeah, I mean, Blanco's been pretty sluggish on the mound today, so good reason to stay patient in the count. No reason to get antsy up there in the batter's box.
Now, Blanco has absolutely been laboring through these innings.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is the inning where they can get to him after that two-run inning in the first.
Seems like every at-bat for him is a struggle.
That's another high pitch. Fastball goes away. DeGote is now even in the count, 1-1. There's a breaking ball high. And it's called the ball. 2-1 count.
Yeah, 2-1 count. The struggles continue for Blanco.
There's a low pitch once again. Blanco having a hard time trying to find the strike zone right now.
A lot of dirt balls so far for Blanco.
It's currently 3-1. 3-1 count right now.
Yeah, it feels like the Wolverines have gotten ahead in the count in almost every at-bat so far.
Woo! There's a ball hit to the outfield. Rojas has it. And that's the first out of the inning.
I thought that ball was going to carry there a little bit, but just not enough.
Wind has settled down from earlier in the evening, but
popping out on the warning track.
So now we're in the heart of the Wolverines' order here. Center fielder Nick Alonso comes up to the plate for his second at-bat after that RBI triple down the right field line that got the Wolverines started in the first.
See if maybe he goes for the cycle. Got the hardest part of going for the cycle out of the way.
Alonso swings at the first pitch, and it's a single up the middle of center field.
He got the single part of the cycle.
Yeah.
Just need a double and a home run now.
Yeah, we'll keep watching, see what happens.
He's going to have a few more opportunities for that.
So we have some trouble on base for Blanco here. Once again, speed threat. Nick Alonso reaches first.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if he attempts to steal second base.
Well, may not need to because Chris Baio, the catcher, up at the plate, has light tower power. Could easily bring him in here on one swing.
Could definitely try to put him into scoring position. He gets the type of guy you get to home plate off a single.
Blanco needs to pay attention to Alonso here. Make sure he doesn't steal. Brushes Baio off the plate with the first pitch of the at-bat. It's a 1-0 count.
Baio looking to clean the bases again. Well, they're going to get a balk, so Nick Alonso advances to second base, and now you have a runner in scoring position with only one out.
Still keep an eye on him potentially stealing third here. Catch Blanco sleeping. Blanco looking over second base, and there's the pitch. It's a breaking ball just a little bit outside there.
I thought he was going to call out a strike the way he raised his arm up. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, you never know with umpires, but the call has been made, and it's a 2-0 count.
So again, the Wolverines ahead in the count. Blanco really struggling. That 1.8 ERA is definitely not showing out today.
Bio hits it over to left field. Alonso coming in to score. Here comes the throw. Cut off. Bio stays at first base, and it's an RBI single for Chris Bio. The Wolverines have done some damage here. It's currently a 3-0 game.
2 RBIs already for Christopher Bio. Nick Alonso comes in again. Second time Nick Alonso scores.
We have a mound visit here. Potentially could be the end of the night for Chris Blanco, as there's 2 pitchers warming up in the pen, and that appears to be the case. New pitcher coming in. Chris Blanco's night is over. So now the Wolverines look to continue their momentum against a new pitcher.
That was eventually going to happen, as that was the 3rd run scored, and we're only in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Welcome back, everybody. Now on the mound for Slam is number 14, Hector Escobar. Let's see if he can stop the Wolverine rally here. Got a beautiful evening, nice crowd. So Wolverines are currently up 3-0. Escobar looks to stop the bleeding here.
Wolverines up 3-0 with Christopher Bio on first base. He already has 2 RBIs and a single tonight. So far, a good evening for him. So far, defensively, he's been great, too.
Ernie back up at the plate.
Ernie's had a few nice plays at first base defensively.
Look for him to make some solid contact here. Put something in the gap. Escobar throws the first pitch. There's a foul ball heading towards the top of the batting cage. Got an 0-1 count right now.
See if the Wolverines can adjust to the new pitcher on the mound, Hector Escobar.
Bio, not the fastest runner, but taking a good lead. Pitch is high. Ernie lays off. Count is even. Ernie fouls that way back behind home plate onto the practice field.
It's something the practice field. It's
JV field in middle school.
JV and middle school field. Little boy field.
Escobar here picks off to first base, but Bio is safe. So looking to pick him off there. Potentially catch him flat-footed.
Yeah, he's taking a pretty large lead there at first base.
Put the pressure on Escobar here.
He doesn't have a lot of speed either.
Ernie takes that low pitch on a 1-2 count. Definitely a hard take, but the count is even nonetheless, 2-2.
2-2 count for Hector Escobar's first batter.
Another foul ball by Ernie, really making Escobar work for this at bat right now.
Ernie falling into the exact same spot as last time, onto the JV and middle school field.
Ernie's making good contact with these balls. As long as he gets on time with one, could go a long way. Escobar shakes off multiple signs. Just like Blanco, looking for that right pitch.
Echeverria has a very unique stance there in the batter's box.
And definitely some of his mannerisms absolutely resemble major leaguers like Juan Soto. Does Soto shuffle a little bit?
The way he positions his bat before the ball is thrown.
And another foul ball.
It's pretty.
Escobar unfazed, continuing to try and get this out. Ball's thrown away here.
So still a 2-2 count with 1 out and a man on first base. 3-0 lead for the Wolverines.
There's only 1 out, so there's definitely a lot of room to make this a big offensive inning. Besides the RBI single from Chris Bayo. It's a ball low. Bayo's advancing. Slides, and he is safe. Chris Bayo takes second base on the ball in the dirt. Now we have a runner in scoring position.
That's the fastest I've ever seen him run.
The full count.
Might have been a prize for him there on second base. I've never seen him run like that.
Ernie's looking to drive in this runner right now.
Put the afterburner's on there. He's going to go to sleep with a smile on his face after that.
And the pitch is low, and Echeverria takes the walk. So now we have 2 runners on, putting Escobar in a difficult situation here. As Jordan Cordero comes back up to the plate.
Man on first and second. You got Christopher Bayo in scoring position here.
Cordero took a good at bat his first time around. He walked, so definitely there's some potential there to make something happen.
And Escobar throws a walk and facing his first batter. Pardon me for that sequence of stuttering.
Now it's Cordero, the left-handed hitter. Escobar having to focus on the runners on the bases. He swings at the first pitch, and it's chopped over the dugout, first base dugout.
Almost hit the camera guy that's not really using the camera because we have some technical difficulties up there.
Escobar looking for a double play here, something to stop the Wolverines from getting too ahead in this game. Keep it close. Cordero sees it and drives it to left field, but it is foul. It was nearly fair, but tailed off a little too much. So now Cordero finds himself in an 0-2 count, but still plenty of opportunity to make something happen here. With runners on base, Cordero is absolutely a disciplined hitter.
Yeah, behind in the count, but that means he's most likely swinging at.
And put something in play here, make the defense do something. He swings, and it's fouled way back towards the football field in Nike Hill.
A little late on that fastball. A lot of speed on that pitch as well.
And potentially guessing there, but if he gets his pitch, it's definitely going to go a long way.
Yeah, he can rip it into the outfield. I've seen him get a few nice hits in my time announcing.
Escobar throwing a lot of pitches, just like Blanco did in the first couple innings here. Definitely the base runners put a lot of stress on him. Cordero steps out of the box.
He called time.
I think the umpire bowed out, or there was a time called.
Yeah, Cordero called time right before the pitcher winded up.
Escobar's definitely not happy about that. He comes in nonetheless, going for the 0-2 pitch. He swings and fouls back right to the same direction as before.
That
is
is
the football field.
Definitely landing in the Nike Hill area.
Some fans getting a souvenir that they're forced to bring back.
if there's fans all the way out there, I don't know what they're going to be doing all the way out there.
So still trouble here for Escobar. He's got Echeverria on first base and Chris Bio on second base. Not the speediest, but with a well-hit ball, Bio can easily score, and Echeverria can go into scoring position. Escobar with the pitch. It's a light hit, but it goes into right field, lands in shallow right field. The runners stay on third, second, and first, and now the bases are loaded.
Nice base running there from Christopher Bio. Good job not taking home there. He would have been out by a mile. But beautiful hit there from Cordero.
Not trying to do too much.
A little blooper into the outfield. That's all you needed there. You just need to get on base. Bases loaded with one out.
Very productive at bat given the tough situation he was in.
You have Mikey Cruz up at the plate.
And Cruz has the potential to seriously do some damage here and blow up this game like we've been so hoping for.
I think he has hit a grand slam before. I think he hit one last year. I might be wrong on that.
So now the bases are loaded. Escobar finds himself in a very difficult situation. He steps off, looks to his defense.
I mean, he's had some nice pitching sequences there against Cordero. I mean, he was ahead in that count for the whole at-bat pretty much.
The Wolverines have fouled off nearly all of them. They've done a good job, not only staying patient, but fighting off pitches. That's high again. Seems to be an issue recently.
I'd say it's mostly better offense. It's good defense, but then just better offense. Ultimately giving the Wolverines the edge here.
Escobar asks for the sequence again. Could potentially be tripping him up here with all this pressure. The bases are loaded. The 3-0 game here. Hector throws a strike, gets one in there. The count is even.
A little outside pitch there, but finds the zone.
Comes to me with the catcher. Potentially go over the game plan for the rest of the at-bat. This Cruz poses a serious threat.
One strike, one ball, one out.
Wind has calmed down a little bit since earlier in the evening, but Cruz definitely has the power to get it out of here nonetheless.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the wind is going to affect the ball fly right now as it would have 30 minutes ago. Oof. Ugly swing there.
He did go according to the second base umpire, and so we have a 1-2 count.
He clearly went on that one.
Fernandez is heads to the bullpen to keep throwing as this inning is going a long way right now. Escobar looking for this out. There's the pitch, and it's a strike looking. Mikey Cruz is struck out, and we have 2 outs now in the inning.
Nothing to be happy about there on that at-bat from a player's, coach's, or fans' perspective.
Definitely.
Striking out looking is not a good thing.
There's still great potential here to do something. Raul Sprue up at the plate. Could easily drop something into the shallow outfield.
2 outs with bases loaded. You can definitely bring in a few runs.
Escobar throws the pitch low. He's definitely not out of the woods just yet.
No pitch. This catcher does a really good job on preventing pass balls. Even if there is a pass ball, that backstop's pretty short. It's pretty shallow. So I doubt Christopher Bauer would really be able to take home plate on a pass ball.
Escobar goes for another pitch. It's fouled back. Sprue needs to reset. He's in a 1-1 count.
Nice got recognized by Christopher Bauer, third base.
Yeah, that's pretty legendary. Caldwell commit right there.
Yeah.
Sprue looking to make something happen here. 2 outs. Need to drive in some runs here. And he swings, and it's hit the third baseman who dives for it. Makes the play. Hard throw to first. And the inning is over.
What a beautiful play by that third baseman there.
Great play by Miranda. The Wolverines' attempt to score some more runs was thwarted. However, Fernandez can now get back on the mound and keep working it in what has been a very successful night so far for him. Good evening, everybody. Here we are to start top of the 4th inning. Alexander Gonzalez here with Jose Zeraluki. Belen is currently leading a 3-0 ball game against Slam Academy. Fernandez has been dealing so far tonight. Looking to continue that dominance.
Yeah, so far, Slam Academy has not been able to find an answer for Frankie Fernandez on the mound tonight.
Lineup is reset. Fabio Peralta, the center fielder for Slam, is up at the plate. Left-handed hitter against Fernandez, the right-hander. And there's the pitch. It's skied up into the air. Infielders converging on it. Degodi calls it, and it is an out.
Beautiful communication there. Last game I announced there was some miscommunication on an infield fly, and they ended up dropping and runners advanced.
It's absolutely one of the simple things in baseball that can be messed up rather easily. So good to see the Wolverines get that done right there. And it's a quick out for Fernandez. He was sitting for quite a while after that Wolverine offensive inning where they loaded the bases. Were unable to score. Nick Rodriguez up at the plate, the catcher. And there's the pitch. It's a low breaking ball. 1-0 count now. It's definitely been a pitch Fernandez has been relying on early on here. High fastballs, low breaking balls. Typical repertoire of any pitcher. Fernandez has made them particularly effective this evening. He throws that fastball up, and it's currently a 1-1 count. No activity currently on the right field line here for Slam's bullpen. Fernandez with the pitch. Another fastball, but it's called a ball. Looked like a strike to me.
Yeah, it definitely should have been a strike call on that pitch.
Now we see the dugouts getting a little more active for Slam. They see an opportunity here, but Fernandez definitely has this under control.
They might have realized that they're trailing 3-0. Big swing there and a whiff.
Swinging with a golf club there.
Yeah. Might have been watching the Masters too much earlier today. Might have confusing the sports. That used to happen to me, actually. It wouldn't happen to me, but my dad, when I played baseball, wouldn't let me play golf because he thought it would confuse the swings. Kind of.
And there's a ground out, and to Degodi, thrown to first base, fast runner. But the out is recorded. Fernandez.
Extremely questionable call there.
No, he was absolutely safe, or out. He's absolutely out. Not safe. What am I
That
saying?
was very close.
Not close at all. Fernandez is still dealing, dicing up these batters.
I'm definitely happy there was an out called there, but it was a lot closer than it should have been.
Fernandez going against the middle of the order now. Nestor Sanchez, the shortstop. Definitely a large, imposing left-handed bat in the box right now. But with the way Fernandez has been pitching, breaking ball with it for a strike.
Questionable call there again. That one just a little outside.
Well, it's leaning Belen's way nonetheless because
Yeah.
Fernandez has been in complete cruise control tonight.
Not complaining.
As Slam has not scored. Little chopper, weak contact, fouled back.
Nice pitch. The off-speed pitch has been working extremely well for Fernandez tonight.
Fernandez has the potential to go deep into this game. We're already here in the top of the 4th inning. 3-0 score for Belen, leading.
Only 7 innings in high school baseball, so definitely.
Definitely a chance for a complete game. Low breaking ball, gets past Bio. No runners on base.
Something Christopher Bao struggles with a lot is the pass balls. It looked like tonight he was handling that well. But there, I mean, that's the first pass ball. Luckily, no one on base.
Frankie receiving some advice from the pitching coach, Coach Montaigne. He's been stellar all evening. Bench on the Slam side, potentially influencing Fernandez.
2-2 count with 2 outs.
Fernandez definitely has a good chance of getting this batter out here. Getting through 4 scoreless innings. There's the pitch. And it's chopped over to first base. It's a foul ball.
A lot of line drives Well, it's only the second line drive hit to the first base side, but a few balls have already headed in that direction so far tonight. Actually, 3 line drives if you want to count that Alonso one.
Fernandez looking to recompose here and get this out. Prevent from throwing too many pitches here to the third hitter, Nestor Sanchez. And here's the 2-2 offering. And skied high into the right center gap. Right fielder Stephen Burrow calls it, and it's an easy out. So Frankie Fernandez able to get through 4 scoreless innings relatively easily. Not much hard contact hit off of him. And now the Wolverines look to come with the middle of the lineup.
Nice play in the outfield there to close the top half of the inning.
And we're back, everybody. Right fielder Stephen Barrero making his season debut tonight. At the bottom of the lineup, looking to roll over and get the Wolverines started with Matthew Huembes and Brandon Digodi to follow.
Cordero looking to get his first hit on the season so far.
Hector Escobar looking to get his second inning of work here. Replaced Chris Blanco after a couple of innings here. And there's the first pitch. It's taken for a strike.
It's extremely low strike zone from the umpire tonight.
But umpire's absolutely been consistent with the zone.
Yeah.
So these Wolverine hitters need to adjust to that game plan.
He's done a phenomenal job of not moving that strike zone around.
Another pitch. It's a ball.
Did that ball hit the ground there?
It's actually called a ball.
Oh, it was called a ball.
So we would
It looks like it was called a strike, but on the scoreboard it was ruled a ball.
So we have a strike there. 2-1 count to Barrero. Now Barrero, if he can get the ball in play, has some serious speed. As you mentioned, he played football this last season. So he's a receiver. So can get down the line very fast. Put some pressure on these infielders, make an error.
Very athletic player. 3-1 count now for Barrero.
It'd be good to get some runners on base for this top half of the Wolverines order that's filled with speed and good pop. He swings and misses.
Ugly swing there.
Turns out that was a strike, and so that was third strike.
Yeah, so.
The at-bat, and Barrero strikes out. Now the buried commit, second baseman Matthew Huembes comes up to the plate here. Looking to get the ball rolling here for the Wolverines. Expand on this 3-0 lead.
Pitch in the dirt there. Huembes, just the goal here is just to get on base. You have 1 out.
Huembes 0 for 2 this evening, but one of the more veteran members of the team. No doubt he can turn around and get a hit or a walk very easily here.
He does have pop in his swing as well. Hit a home run a few games ago.
Has gap-to-gap power, absolutely. Pitch is high. It's 2-0 count here for Huembes. I'm going to get the inning going here for the Wolverines. 1 out. Score is currently 3-0. Escobar with the pitch. Huembes lays off, but it's a strike.
Nice pitch there from Escobar, getting the first strike of that bat.
He settled down the Wolverines offense after a very productive and chaotic first couple innings here. Wolverines looking to start that right back up here. Humbus fouls back the pitch. It's 2-2.
Just tipped that ball, but ultimately ruled a strike.
Count's still even, though Humbus can easily work a walk or get a hit. Humbus back in the box. Escobar peering in. And there's the pitch. He swings and misses. Definitely strikeouts of
Escobar starting to feel it now.
piling up.
2 straight strikeouts for Escobar, getting Cordero and Wembes on 2 quick outs.
Well, hopefully Brandon Negoti here, the shortstop, can help spark the offense here
Started a 2-out rally.
and get some runs, absolutely. Put on your rally caps. Escobar really pitching quick here. There's a ball to Negoti. Trying to control the pace of this game. Wolverines look to put some runners on base. Negoti lays off that pitch just a little bit outside. We have a 2-0 count here.
Nice eye there from Negoti.
Just can't fall behind here.
Yeah, 1-0 count.
Escobar's going to probably look to challenge him.
Yeah, don't want to strike out 3 times in an inning.
Negoti swings at the high pitch.
Nice swing there, just was able to make contact. He's a nice compact swing, not going for the fences. Nothing crazy in his swing. He's just trying to make contact with that ball, get into the outfield.
Negoti lays off that pitch.
Escobar's really feeling it now.
Yeah, and potentially Escobar, that could lead to his downfall if he gets too cocky here.
Consistently hitting the strike zone now, something the previous pitcher, Blanco, really struggled with. He was consistently throwing balls.
That pitch is high. Maybe Escobar a little too revved up there, trying to get the strikeout. And now we have a full count that Negoti has worked here, starting off 2-0. And a trend for the Wolverines all night. They've been working the pitch count, getting walks, definitely putting some serious strain on this staff. And that's a ball high. Negoti knew it before it even hit the mitt. And so now Degoti's going to first base on the walk.
Great at bat from Negoti. And now Nick Alonso, the Louisiana Tech commit, is up in the box.
You know, Alonso, as we've mentioned, has immense speed and also a strong hit tool. So there's a good chance here he can drive him in.
Pretty inconsistent hitter. I mean, some days you get Nick Alonso that's just getting on base every at-bat, and then other days he could be striking out every at-bat.
Comes to being a young player. Alonso takes that pitch.
He's scored twice already in the game, brought in by Christopher Bio, who's on deck.
Had an RBI triple in the first inning that really ignited the Wolverine offense early. Led to Blanco, first pitcher, getting out of the game in only just a few short innings. Looking to replicate that magic here. Another high pitch. Wolverines have mostly laid off on them tonight. 2-0 count.
Yeah, good reason to lay off those pitches if the strike zone's all the way in the dirt almost.
Definitely Wolverines are making sure that they're making Escobar work for every single out. So they're always starting these counts 1-0 and 2-0. Most throws over to first base.
Keeping an eye there on Negoti.
Negoti dives in safely. Escobar really working through this inning. He's throwing a lot of pitches, even though there has not been a runner on base other than Negoti. And there's a strike there to Nick Alonso.
First strike of the at-bat.
Still in a favorable 2-1 count. Looking to make something happen here, put something in play, get Negoti running.
Alonso needs to keep his composure throughout this at-bat. Can't go out chasing on anything.
Yeah, Escobar has the potential to throw those pitches out of the zone. Alonso pops it up, bounces off the light pole, lands on the dugout. Foul ball there. And now the count is even at 2-2. Escobar sees an opportunity to get out of this inning. It's up to Nick Alonso. The inning will continue. Escobar has to be mindful of first base. That's a high pitch here.
I doubt Degoti's stealing. He hasn't shown any.
Look for Negoti to still now in the 3-2 count.
He hasn't signaled that's any steals. Maybe now.
All
with the
runners
full
in
count.
motion. Yep.
Yeah.
Escobar has to keep an eye on him, absolutely.
You got to run on 2 outs either way, so.
Dugote leaves, but it is a strikeout for Nick Alonso. Escobar strikes out the side for the Wolverines.
Very nice pitching sequences for Escobar there, but a lot of pitches thrown. His arm eventually could get worn out with that.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just tuning in, I'm Alexander Gonzalez, joined by Jose Zaraluki. It's currently a 3-0 game. Belen is leading. Coming off a dominant performance here by Frankie Fernandez. He's going back for his 5th inning on the mound.
Yeah, no runs scored so far. 3-0 lead for the Wolverines, but we do have a big batter up in the box. Struck out last time he was up at bat.
Enrique Alvarez, big first baseman. Frankie potentially a little tired after all these pitches he's thrown, but nonetheless he's grooving.
Yeah, a lot of work for a young pitcher, but he's done a phenomenal job this evening.
Low pitch, call the ball. Fernandez looking to gain control of this inning. Fight off some banter from the slam dugout right now.
I mean, I think the Wolverines have gone up against worse dugouts in terms of chance and just rowdiness in general.
Oh yeah, my experience as a player, we had 1 or 2 almost bench clearing situations. So this is absolutely nothing. Just some playful chanting to get the team going right now. They are losing 3-0, and as time dwindles down against a dominant Fernandez, they're losing the chance here to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, they brought out their chance once they realized they were trailing by so much.
It's a weak ball, hits Ernie, who bobbles it, regains composure, tosses it to Fernandez, who scoops it out of the dirt and makes the play at first base.
Great job by Echeverria staying with it.
And good job by Fernandez moving to first base, having that awareness, getting that out, working for himself. Now Robert Miranda, dominant hitter in this lineup, hitting well over 600. Fernandez unfazed. He's had good showing so far.
Really showing no emotion either on the mound. Hasn't shown any signs of frustration or just anger, really. I mean, nothing to be frustrated about.
It's been a great night for the Wolverines and for Fernandez, but they look to make that even sweeter with another scoreless inning and potentially some runs in the bottom half of the inning. Fernandez goes in with the pitch, and it hits a shortstop. Dugote misses it. It rolls slowly into left field. Jordan Cordero has it, tosses it in, and it will be a single for Robert Miranda, the best hitter on this team. So limiting to a single is not even that bad.
I mean, that one's going to be ruled an error, I'm pretty sure, on the shortstop.
Yeah, it was a bad hop. This field has a tendency to get some bad hops in the infield in particular. Yeah. The outfield is not exactly even either, such is the nature of high school fields. But here we got next batter, Jose Alfonso, second baseman. Fernandez can easily turn 2 here with 1 out in the inning. That'd get him out of here unscathed. Alfonso calls time. I'm just trying to get Fernandez off his game here. Steps back on the mound. Alfonso steps back in the box. Checking on the runner Miranda at first base, taking an aggressive lead. Bounce in the dirt, but Miranda decides to stay over at first base. Slam feeling particularly inspired right now, but Fernandez looks to silence them.
Yeah. I mean, Fernandez has been silencing them.
Paying no recognition to that dugout.
Yeah. It's almost like they're not there. High pitch.
It's a high pitch. Fernandez might need to meet with the catcher here and dial it down a little bit.
Good job by Christopher Bio keeping that man on first in check.
He's done a fantastic job so far. Coach Montaigne comes to talk to Fernandez. Definitely a...
So mound visit here in the top of the 5th inning. Fernandez has been doing a great job, but Coach Montaigne coming out just to make sure he's all good.
Yeah, Fernandez definitely shying away from the strike zone here, and he's been very dominant with his stuff so far, so no reason to be passive. After a brief break here, Coach Montaigne heads to the mound to speak to Fernandez, who's been dealing so far in this game. He's pitched 4 scoreless innings. First couple very easily, but now he's running some trouble. Runner on first base, Miranda. Alfonso up at the plate. Trailing 2-0 count right now. Fernandez looking to get a double play or any sort of out to get him out of this inning.
One out, double play ball is in play.
Throws over and he's safe. Great pickoff attempt there by Fernandez, but Miranda just barely dives in and puts his finger on first base.
Extremely close, but yeah, I don't know about that one. It looks like he might have been out. Might have just gotten around that tag on first, but
Fernandez throws it. There's a bunt. Fernandez throws over to first base, and he gets the guaranteed out. So now Miranda's in scoring position, but there's 2 outs here.
So that bunt does advance the runner, but as you said, 2 outs. Just got to go for the batter here. Don't worry about the runner.
Yeah, Neomar Martinez coming up to the plate now, the right fielder. But Fernandez has the handedness advantage here. Induced pretty weak contact throughout the game so far. Fernandez taking a minute to catch his breath. Looking in for the signs from Chris Bio. Turning over to second base. And there's the pitch. It's a low breaking ball. Bio misses it. Tags him out at third base, and it is safe.
He was safe.
I didn't see that. I thought he was out.
His arm just got to third in time before that tag reached him. That was extremely close, though.
Yeah.
Looks like that right arm when he slid.
Miranda might be hurt here, but he looks like he's okay.
The trainers come out. Just an awkward, intense slide. He had all his momentum going into that one, just in a sudden stop like that.
Yeah, the ball just barely went under Chris Bio, so very little opportunity there to advance to third base, but Miranda took advantage of it.
I almost gunned him out there at third. Nice throw.
Yeah, Bio absolutely has a strong arm. Shouldn't be needed, though, as Fernandez should be able to get this out. There's the ball, hit into right field. Borrero tracking it, calls it off, moves in, and that's the end of the inning.
Nice.
Another great work for Fernandez, who's been exceptional preventing line drives thus far. And the Wolverines are through another scoreless inning as they look to start a rally here and start hitting, get this game out of control. It's currently 3-0 as we head to the bottom half of the inning.
Always a good thing to have your defense making plays for you as well. So 3-0 lead for the Wolverines here.
Good evening, everybody. Here we go for the bottom half of the 5th inning. I'm Alexander Gonzalez, senior former baseball player, joined by Jose Zeraluki.
Former baseball player that just never made the team.
Here are scores 3-0 right now as Hector Escobar, after coming in 2 innings ago, has worked scoreless innings. He has thrown a lot of pitches, something to consider. Chris Bayo up at the plate now. Definitely could launch a ball that could be an extra base hit here.
In the bottom of the 5th, Wolverines 3-0 lead. Christopher Bayo up at the plate. Best home run hitter in this lineup.
He takes that pitch.
I would say he's the best hitter in general in this lineup. And there's a lot of other good hitters, but Bayo has definitely been the most consistent one out of all of them.
Caldwell University commit. Lays off that low pitch.
Good eye
So
there.
the count is even at 1-1.
It's 2 RBI so far this evening.
Definitely making Escobar work for every single out he's gotten thus far. Potentially look to get him out of this game very soon. Catcher bobbles that pitch. It's 2-1 count.
Some jokesters in the bullpen.
Just the random oddities of high school baseball. Bayo unfazed though, looking to drive this ball deep. Hector Escobar looking to get him out. High pitch.
Somebody was in the way of our view.
Yeah. Legendary Belen coach Spark.
Coach Bark.
Game continues on here. Escobar pitching in a 3-1 count, and that's a walk. Another walk for the Wolverines.
Christopher Bayo getting on base. He must have an extremely high on base percentage. I don't think we have that calculated on the spot here, but he has been doing a great job throughout the season, just getting on base.
And Bayo has had 3 productive at-bats so far with an RBI single, and a walk. Definitely keeping the offensive train going here for Ernie Echeverria. He's looking to make something happen here. It only takes 1 swing for him to light up a ball and send it over the fence. But he didn't like that pitch, so he takes it for a ball.
Good eye there from Echeverria. Getting on base is the #1 thing you look for in a batter.
Oh, looks like there was a pitcher warming up in the bullpen for Slam.
Might get a pitch and change.
Manager comes out here.
Yeah,
Maybe just to talk to Escobar or take him out of this game. Remains to be seen. As Escobar has done a good job, but he's labored through multiple innings at this point.
definitely gonna be taken out of the game soon.
Yeah, might be good for the Wolverines to get a look at a new arm here.
Do you see the pitcher warming up in the bullpen in that far end in right field?
Does not appear so. Potentially for the next inning. So Wolverines have a good chance here to exploit Escobar's tiredness for a couple runs here.
Possibly even this inning, they could take him out if the Wolverines end up getting a few more runners on base.
So good opportunity for Echeverria to do something here.
The goal for Slam is not to go down 4-0.
Maybe 5-0 if Ernie gets into one.
5-0 is definitely not a good situation.
Ernie hits that one into shallow center field. Second baseman can't track it down, and he's unable to get it. Bayo holds up at second base. Could have easily advanced to third.
I think Christopher Bayo knows his limits on that one.
Playing it safe there. Bayo's not exactly the fastest runner. And nonetheless, it's a hit for Ernie Echeverria. And so now we have Jordan coming up to the plate here.
Jordan Cordero.
2 runners on, keeping the pressure.
New PA announcer up in the box.
Could potentially see Escobar be taken out of this game at some point. So he's looking to readjust his defense here.
Yeah, I think one more hit, he's out.
Potentially for the double play ball. Cordero does have the handedness advantage here. Tries to lay down a bunt, but he fakes it. It was a ball, 1-0.
High pitch there for Escobar.
Escobar, relatively quick worker so far in this game. Definitely as he's throwing more and more pitches, is becoming tired with these runners on base. It poses a serious threat of scoring.
Yeah, definitely seen the fatigue set in here.
Lays down a great bunt down the third base line. Chris Bayo goes to third base, and Cordero is safe at first.
Perfect bunt
Every
there.
runner is safe. And the bases are now loaded for the Wolverines.
Perfect bump from Cordero to load up these bases with no outs.
And Michael Cruz at the plate with strong power.
No pitching change. They're going to keep him in here.
You couldn't draw it up any better for the Wolverines right now. Tired pitcher with multiple runners on base. Bases are loaded. There's a serious chance to have that big inning that we've been looking for ever since the first inning, when the Wolverines jumped on Chris Blanco early with an RBI triple from Nick Alonso.
They're going to keep Escobar in here.
It's clear that he wanted that one. It's 0-1 count right now.
Swing at a low and outside pitch.
But Mikey Cruz connects. There's sure to be some damage done here. Escobar just hoping that he makes a mistake pitch here. That ball is driven into the outfield. Looks deep enough for a sac fly. It drops. It drops in shallow right field. The ball's misplayed by the second baseman. One runner scores. The bases remain loaded as defensive coordination is proving very difficult here for Slam.
Some miscommunication in the outfield there, and a run easily scores, and the bases remain loaded.
Yeah, also right fielder's ball there.
Yeah, the outfielder.
Second baseman's backpedaling to try and get that. He needs to call that off.
The outfielder doesn't seem very confident. The right fielder doesn't seem very confident out there. He shied away from a few balls already.
That's the first thing they teach you. My days as an outfielder, they teach you who's dominant in the outfield, who calls who, and the right fielder there needs to make that call and catch that ball.
Yeah, it only makes sense. He has the best angle there. I mean, that's a routine pop fly for him.
But I'm not complaining as the Wolverines now score a run, get that 4-0 lead. Hard hit ball by a Sprue in the infield, bobbled by the second baseman. He throws to first and gets the out. However, another run scores. Productive out, ground out by Raul Sprue here. It's currently a 5-0 game. So Belen slowly adding to that lead, making it farther and farther out of reach for Slam to come back here.
And they could have had a double play on that ground ball, but the second baseman bobbled it, resulting in them just getting the out at first and a run coming in.
So Carlos Mas in here, who's a productive hitter, 444 on base. Strong chance here he can drive a ball.
Very high on base percentage. So you'd like to see in a batter. If you've seen the movie Moneyball, you'd agree with that statement. Yeah. That's what you need on a winning team.
Yeah, Mas is your typical baseball player, you know, from the 1900s. No batting gloves, has a real strong swing.
The rolled up pants. Are they rolled up or are they just actual?
No, his socks are just a little low. But Mas definitely has a lot of moxie as he's looking to drive this ball and score these runners on second and third base right now. Wolverines are up 5-0. Slam choosing to leave in Escobar here after all this damage, showing a little bit of trust in him.
I mean, you have two runners in scoring position with only one out.
Yeah, it might be ill-placed. That ball is high. Carlos Mas, as I mentioned, very patient hitter at the plate. Could easily work a walk or something even greater here. Score these two runners and make this out of reach for Slam.
Surprised after that mound visit, they haven't changed. They haven't subbed out Cordero.
Mas with a hard hit ball up the middle, single to center field. Both runners score. Throw to home plate. And the runner is out. So only one runner is able to score on the RBI single by Carlos Mas.
So 6-0 game now. Mas ultimately gets the RBI, but Mikey Cruz gunned out at home.
A strong throw by the center fielder. But nonetheless, he'll take the RBI. 6-0 game is definitely nothing to scoff at here. And it's quite the hill for Slam to try and overcome.
Beautiful throw by the center fielder.
This is the bottom of the lineup here. Matthew Huembes, the top of the order, still with a chance to score Carlos Mas here from first base, who made good on his pinch hit opportunity with that RBI single. There's the pitch from Escobar, and it's high. Escobar really laboring right now. But it appears that Slam wants him to get through this inning and start with a new pitcher fresh.
I kind of disagree with that. I mean, they could dig themselves in an even deeper hole here at the top of the order.
Well, I can tell you for the Wolverines, it's certainly working out. They're up 6-0 here, and this has been a good inning for them. Their highest scoring inning of the game.
One more hit, and do you take Escobar out if you're the pitching coach? Or just coach making that decision?
Well, I take him out a while ago here, but definitely Escobar has some favor, has worked in these difficult situations before. Fortunately, it's not working out for him, and he's getting behind. Carlos Mas running to second base, thrown out as he tries to advance. Some dirt got caught up in his eye there.
Like a deer in headlights.
And the inning is over. But the Wolverines still able to have an immensely productive offensive inning here. And they're currently up 6-0 against Slam as we head into the top half of the 6th inning. Good evening, everybody. And if you're just joining us tonight, we have a good game here for Belen. They're winning 6-0 off a dominant pitching performance by Frankie Fernandez. And good approach at the plate for the Wolverines. Lots of walks and good contact.
Yeah, coming off an inning where they scored 3 runs to extend their lead to 6-0. See if Frankie Fernandez can protect that lead on the mound.
Bottom half of the Slam lineup here. So should be easy for Fernandez, but he's been sitting for quite a while. The Wolverines have been really working on offense.
I mean, the fatigue is eventually going to show out. We started seeing it a little bit last inning. It might be more prominent now. See, maybe he got
Fernandez
some
comes
rest.
set. And there's the pitch. And it's low for a ball. Slam dugout desperately trying to inspire some life in their team right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to do that
all game
for a while now. It hasn't really worked.
And that's a strike. That's a consistent Frankie pitch right now.
Yeah, really just consistent performance overall for Frankie Fernandez.
He's been really working the low breaking balls and the high fastballs. Trends for him all game. And they've been working. He's been throwing scoreless innings. Oof. That's a big swing and a miss there.
Big swing, big batter, but
confidence booster for Fernandez.
I mean, he's been getting the batters out, the big batters out consistently.
Looks like he was swinging an oar there.
Yeah, big, heavy swing. It wasn't a fast one. It was like very heavy, long swing.
Takes that pitch. Looked to be a strike to me, but umpire disagrees. 2-2 count here. Doesn't matter if Fernandez, though. He's locked in. And the breaking ball, and he strikes him out looking. Fernandez surely has to feel good about that one as he records the first out of the inning on a beautiful Ephus breaking ball.
He is saucing on that mound right now.
Yeah. Definitely might be the momentum he needs to keep going and get this scoreless inning.
So 1 out on a strikeout. Got
And
one of the tougher batters in this half of the lineup out.
Osnau Rojas coming up to the plate, who posed a little bit of an issue for Fernandez earlier in the game. Had a long-winded at-bat with him. Fernandez looking to win the duel this time around. There's the pitch. A little bit high. Frank Shirley still riding that high off that great strikeout.
Yeah, see if he can keep his confidence going. He has the whole night.
Comes set, and there's a strike.
Wow.
Rojas takes it. Definitely a lot of strikes taken by Slam so far.
Spectacular pitching.
Either patience, or they don't even know what's coming. Fernandez's stuff has been so good.
Yeah, it's just pretty unpredictable, because if they knew that pitch is coming, it's not an extremely fast fastball he has.
Osnau Rojas hits that into the outfield. Should be easy for Nick Alonso. Calls off Stefan Barrero running in. That's an easy out for Frankie.
But then able to communicate in the outfield, unlike their opponent.
Yeah, definitely defensive issues have been a key component of the Wolverine offense in this game. They were able to capitalize on 2 misplays in right field with the second baseman. Fernandez definitely appreciates all that offensive assistance. That cushion has probably been helpful for him pitching this game. Now the lineup rolls over, and Fabio Peralta going up there for his third at-bat here. There's the pitch, low breaking ball.
Low breaking ball in the dirt. Good eye there by the batter. Yeah, I would just say it's you can't really predict what pitch Fernandez is going to whip out at you.
And Fernandez has that devastating breaking ball on that fastball. While not being the fastest, he's been able to locate it all night. That's been his strike pitch as of the later innings as he's become more tired. So he puts that one in for a strike.
Yeah,
it's a 1-1 count.
He has elite accuracy. It's been showing out tonight at least.
Frankie comes set with another pitch. It's a high fastball. Looked like a strike to me, but it was called a ball by the umpire. 2-1 count.
He does have that low strike zone, but I think with any other umpire, that's a clear strike.
Doesn't matter to Frankie, though. He's been dominant all night. That is foul back right there.
Nice pitch there. Batter able to make contact, just not in play.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here as Fernandez looks to get this inning wrapped up for the Wolverines. Another clean inning. That's been usual. Fabio Peralta, center fielder for Slam, trying to prevent that, but Fernandez is not letting anything get in his way. As he strikes him out there on the breaking ball, Fernandez, staying composed on the mound there, has thrown a beautiful 6 innings.
He's got some filthy stuff.
No run ball.
My goodness.
Fernandez's composure has been integral to this game, supporting the Wolverines as they're leading 6-0 as we head into the bottom half of the 6th inning.
And Slam has yet been able to find an answer for Fernandez.
Welcome back, everybody. Quick update on this game. Wolverines are currently leading 6-0 as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher in for Slam. Hector Escobar threw a couple innings, but got away from him as the Wolverines scored 3 last inning. Pitcher Jeffred Fedmin is in.
Yeah, starting to see a few pitching changes for Slam as they're trying to find a way to limit the Wolverines' offense from just pretty much racking up runs. They're already up 6-0. I think one more run, and I don't want to jinx anything, but that could definitely ice it. I mean, seven-run comeback would be insane.
So Matthew Huembas back up at the plate here. Previous inning ended. Carlos Moss being thrown out at second base, trying to advance. So Huembas has another chance here to make something happen. He fouls one back. That's an 0-1 count. Fermin looks to be relatively a high-energy pitcher, so hopefully they can work that pitch count as they have been the entire game. The umpire approaches Fermin here. Quick stoppage here after the umpire approached Fermin.
Yeah, not sure what he was going up with him to talk about there.
Maybe giving him a pitching tip. This game's getting a little out of hand.
Yeah. Might have been balking, we just didn't realize it. And just giving him a warning.
Yeah. Unwritten rule, not to steal when you're winning by so much, or same thing for the umpire here. There's a strike. Matthew Wemba is definitely trying to work this count. Has been the trend all game. The Wolverines have been taking walks. They're going out of style.
Yeah, I mean, they get ahead in the majority of their counts. I mean,
That's a well-hit ball going to center field. Peralta backs up on it. It's a deep fly ball, but it's an out nonetheless.
Nice contact, and that's what you look for in a leadoff hitter. You're not looking for anything crazy, just trying to get on base. Nice hit there, though, so no complaints.
As Brandon Degote comes in here. It's a very large field. You have to note 365 to center, 335, and straight away left and right field. So definitely not the smallest park.
I think that right field measurement might be off. Cuts in a little there, so it might be shorter. Kind of similar to
I hit a double once to right field that bounced off the wall. I barely touched it. So
that's very impressive. Good job, Alexander.
So Fedmin looking to keep the outs coming here. Wolverine's going to do whatever they can to try and stop that, as Brandon Degote is hitting right now in an 0-1 count. He takes that pitch for a strike.
Unique windup there. He crunches his leg up high for a while there. Holds it for a few seconds and then releases.
And definitely a pitcher they could exploit if they get him to throw enough pitches here.
Yeah, most definitely.
As the Wolverines are up by a substantial margin here, 6-0. Could be potentially just trying to allow Fernandez to get right back on the mound and continue that momentum he's built up all game.
So them already 2 pitchers into their bullpen. I mean, one more and you're starting to affect the rotation of your next game.
Yeah, this definitely has implications for Slam's future games. They're currently 9-3, but everyone knows that this could snowball into a couple future losses with a tired pen. Degote makes good contact with that. There's a line out to center field. Peralta seeing both outs of this inning. Wolverines making good contact with it, but just the wrong places. Need to put that in the gaps.
Number 11.
So here with 2 outs, Nick Alonso digs in, the center fielder, Louisiana Tech commit.
The speedster.
Alonso does have that power to try and get something going here for the Wolverines. Some 2-out magic. Not like they need it. They're up 6-0, but
yeah, you're up 6-0. Just
anything can happen in baseball.
You're just playing at this point for the fun of it. And the defense, on the other hand, got to prevent 6 runs from scoring. Offense, maybe looking to get some insurance runs.
Yeah, Alonso lays off that pitch, but it was a strike, so it's 0-1. Fouls that one back deep into the night onto the middle school field. We have a nice evening here, cool temperatures, nice crowd here for Belen's beating Slam 6-0 right now. It's 2 outs in the inning.
It's not that hot. It's like the first time it's not above 90 degrees in a while.
Fedmin puts that ball in the dirt, trying to get Alonso to chase. He's got more discipline than that. It's a 1-2 count for Alonso. He's looking to make something happen and continue this inning.
In the bottom of the 6-0 lead for the Wolverines. 1-2 count for Nick Alonso with 2 outs.
Fedmin with the pitch. And Nick Alonso pops it up foul on the practice field once again. Just trying to stay alive here, continue this inning, make some contact, allow Chris Bio to come in and potentially drive him in if he makes good contact. So Nick getting back in the box, Fedmin back on the mound, waiting for the signs. He comes set. And there's the 1-2 offering. Ooh. It's high, making Nick Alonso duck there. Actually, a little wild pitch there. Fedmin steps off the mound, gets some recomposure.
He has to be careful with his bat there. If that makes contact with his bat, it's ruled a foul ball.
Alonso does a good job of dodging it there, and so bat stays alive, 2-2 count. Fedmin with the pitch. It's a low pitch.
Alonso almost went chasing there.
But he lays off as it bounces all the way to the backstop. So it's a full count.
Definitely thought about it, but ultimately laid off.
Fedmin getting some dirt. Classic form of grip. Shakes off the signs. Knows what pitch he wants to throw here. As he comes set, throws it. It's a high pitch, and Alonso works from that 1-2 count. Works it all the way to a walk. It's a trend for the Wolverines. They've had multiple walks tonight that have been the spark for multiple offensive innings, as they've scored in 3 of the innings tonight and had base runners in nearly all of them.
So a man on first with 2 outs. And Christopher Bayo up at the plate.
Looking for Chris Bao to send one over the fence and send these fans home extra happy here.
Yeah, he hasn't hit a home run yet. Most of the games I've announced, I've seen him hit it out of the park.
Are you calling your shot?
I would not be surprised if he hits a home run.
Well, we'll see. Bao took that first pitch for a strike. As Nick Alonso takes his lead off of first base. Can't forget about him, even with the score as it is. He could take off. They throw to first, obviously expecting that. But it's not a good attempt. Alonso easily slid back in. So just part of the mental mind games here at baseball. Alonso trying to lead off first base. Fedmin trying to pitch to Bayo. Bayo takes a huge hack at that one. He was thinking the same thing that we did.
He makes contact that's hitting the lights out in left field.
That's a power swing, MLB The Show style.
Yeah, that's impressing the square button there.
Fedmin looking to replicate that. Bayo looking to make contact on this next swing. He strikes out, and so the inning is over. So now we head to the top half of the 7th inning as Frankie Fernandez looks to close out this game for the Wolverines, who are up 6-0. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are in the top of the 7th inning. So Wolverines look to close this game out. Frankie Fernandez, the start of this game, is still on the mound after multiple scoreless innings. He's looking to face this lineup and get this done here. A big help to the Wolverines.
Would be a spectacular game for Fernandez. I believe it would be his first completed game with no runs allowed.
He's a junior, so a lot of potential to grow. That ball is lined into right field. Shallow, but Barrero is under it with his quick speed. He's able to get to it very fast.
So 2 outs remaining in this inning. In the game, actually, because
the Wolverines would not have to hit in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah,
should Slam not tie this game, which I think is highly unlikely.
yeah, hopefully they don't have a 6-run comeback in the last inning.
So Fernandez, having complete control of this game so far, has controlled the momentum and quelled all noises from the opposing team's dugout. It's silence over there in Slam's dugout now.
Yeah, they lost all
hope.
Their souls were extracted from their body.
Fernandez takes a breath, throws the pitch. It's a low breaking ball here. Bayo corrals it. So he goes again for another pitch.
So 1-0 count here. Ball in the dirt.
Fernandez with the next pitch. And it's a strong strike, fastball in the zone.
Convincing strike. There's a 1-1 count with 1 out.
Well framed here. This is the middle of the slam order, and you wouldn't even think so because of the way Frankie has handled this lineup. That ball's hit to right field. Barrero has it, calls off the center fielder, and there's now 2 outs in the inning. 1 out away for Fernandez to finish this game. A monumental achievement.
So 2 flyouts to right field to start this inning off. And
Enrique Alvarez, the big first baseman, is standing in his way.
Did they just go up to check for pine tar there?
Well, I mean, Frankie has been so dominant so far. I mean, you might assume he's using a foreign substance. But no, he's just been incredible tonight. And this is definitely going to be a good night for Wolverine fans everywhere.
I think they did go to check if he had pine tar or just some sticky stuff.
A little late, but Fernandez, cool as ever. Doesn't matter to him. A swinging strike there. Alvarez trying to likely send one out of the park. Get the goose egg off the board for slam here.
Yeah. That was a big swing.
That was a little too big. Fernandez with the next pitch, working quick. Another swing and a miss. Fernandez dominating this last half of the inning. Seems to have caught a second wind after he was showing some signs of fatigue earlier in the game.
Yeah, he might have drank a little bit of Gatorade out there in the dugout.
Yeah.
Seems like he could throw 6 more innings.
So Fernandez slowing it down here, knowing this is his pitch, his last out to get here. Comes set and throws the pitch. And it's a ball. The umpire does not call it.
How was that not a strike?
Pointlessly extending this game. It's a 1-2 count now.
That ball definitely looked like it was in the zone.
Yeah, if I'm an umpire, I call that.
Yeah.
Fernandez with the pitch. And it's a swing and a miss. And Fernandez has done it.
A no-hitter.
A no-hitter thrown by Frankie Fernandez, the junior. This is the second time in Belen history a no-hitter has ever been thrown. And the junior, Frankie Fernandez, does it in a dominant performance against Slam Academy.
What a fantastic job by Frankie Fernandez, the junior, getting a no-hitter. My goodness.
Yeah, well, I stopped talking about the no-hitter. You don't jinx it. You know, after being in the dugout for so long, I know what it's like. Fernandez is probably feeling like the best pitcher in the entire world, as he should be. It was a dominant game for Fernandez.
Man, what a game.
Tons of strikeouts.
The Wolverines get the win 6-0 on top of Slam. The Wolverines advance to 10-6, while Slam falls to 9-4. Huge win for the Wolverines. They're going to build some mid-season momentum.
Yeah, and off the last win and going into this one, Belen is building some serious speed towards the eventual playoff run they're bound to make. It's a good night for the team and for Wolverine fans. So for everyone, I'd like to thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Alexander Gonzalez.
And I'm Jose Zaraluki.
Wish you all a good night.